So we are here in the middle of the desert. What's the name of this place, if I look around?
This area from the sea to the inside, its name is al Hoitat.
And what is the meaning?
al Hoitat, it's meaning, it's have a meaning, it's something around something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So if the meaning from it is about the mountains,
Yeah.
because the mountains inside, they make around,
Mm-hmm.
about big valley, mountains around it from everywhere.
Yeah.
So they call it Hoitat because of this reason.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nearly all, it's closed from all direction.
Okay.
Nearly.
Nearly.
So,
Yeah. And we will be talking a little bit about what they call the Ghost Village.
Mhm.
But what's the real name of the village?
It's Hoitat also.
Omar Hoyldat.
Hoitat. But
Yeah.
the ghost city,
Ghost City.
it comes from, I created this name. So
Okay.
because when we live there, I born in this village inside,
Mm-hmm.
and we have a lot of stories about the ghosts.
Yeah.
So you know, some village inside mountain,
Mm-hmm.
9 o'clock, it's totally dark. Everybody just use candle or something like this. So we hear a lot about ghosts. Even when we left from it, the people they still keep stories. Don't go there because there is a ghost. So one time I just said, okay, let's give it a new name. So it can be Ghost City.
Mm-hmm.
So it's come from this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So the time when we were in Ghost City, I realized that there are very old buildings and that there are more newer buildings towards the church.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering how old the village is. I mean, it must be old. From when is it?
So it's in 1902.
Yeah.
So it was created by the British company.
Mm-hmm.
It was some engineer coming from England, I think. His name is Mr. Andy.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Andy, he's a geologist in phosphate. He's a
Mhm.
specialist in phosphate.
Mm-hmm.
So he make a company and they are digging for phosphate because we have very good phosphate here in this area. So he make the company. Before everything, he choose this location because it's the weather in it. It's good,
Mm-hmm.
and it's surrounded by mountain, and the location so closer from the mines
Yeah.
area. So first thing he do it, he build his own villa over the mountain,
Yeah.
and under it he built some camp for the engineers.
Mm-hmm.
So it was in the beginning his villa or camp for engineers, and all employers what they bring, they was just in tents,
Yeah.
and they not allowed for anybody bring his family with him,
Mm-hmm.
just the worker, because in this time the life was so hard. So it was no much water, it was no hospital, it was it's not perfect life for the family, for the children.
Mm-hmm.
So even the water they was bring it from Yemen Republic
Mm-hmm.
by shipping, So
Yeah.
it's so far because the way from this area till the Nile River,
Mm-hmm.
it's something like 180 kilo.
Mm-hmm.
So 180 kilo, it was so difficult to traveling by car in this time.
Mm-hmm.
It was not good roads and not much cars. So it was bring water from Republic of Yemen.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming to the port and then train transfer it to the city inside.
Mm-hmm.
So step by step, the people they start to feel to be with the family,
Yeah.
So some of them they start to bring them family hiding inside the valleys. Engineer by luck he found some children and something like this. So he said, how it's come, from where they came. So he asked about the people. The people all complained. He said, okay, it's so far for us. We won't be with the family and everything. He said for them the location is very dangerous because there is exploding and machines and everything. So if everybody will care about his children and his family, it's no problem for me.
Mm-hmm.
So, but everyone, he can build his house by his own,
Mm-hmm.
by himself. He can bring bricks, take water with mud and make it.
Mm-hmm.
So they start to build the city.
Mm-hmm.
So the old part from the city, it is the newest part.
Really?
Yes, because the new, what looks new, this is was oldest. Because this was already the British camp.
Mm-hmm.
They built it by somehow and they bent it, and I think they make it roof like this.
Mm-hmm.
So like in Europe, you know,
Yeah.
like this, and but the houses for the family was building with bricks.
Yeah.
It was stones, I mean,
Mhm.
stones, and the cover was they bring the what's left from the the wires, so they make a net.
Yeah.
Under net they put some columns or some stakes or something, and they put the empty boxes from dynamite
Mhm.
over it, and they mix mud with water and they
Yeah.
put it over.
Yeah.
So this was the roof how they make it. So
Yeah. And there is no rain, so it's mainly for. There's very little rain, so.
no, in the past it was rain.
Yeah.
In the winter it was strong rain.
There's strong
I,
rain.
I,
Yeah.
When I was child like this, it was much rain, but the rain it don't damage the houses
Mhm.
because what will make? It will make nothing.
Yeah.
But it's coming over the roof and the water start to be in some part and start to make some
Drips.
drops
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
So you just bring a basket or something to collect the water in it.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
And second day, when the cloud go away, the sun is very strong.
Yeah.
So it's make it dry fast.
Mhm. I was interested to figure out when the village was left, when the people go, when did the people go away?
So this is it's really sad about this because this village in the beginning was my opinion. It was like a paradise, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The people they was live together like one hand, and they have very strong relation between each other. And the company in this time was care by everything. They bring water, they bring food, they give the salary, everything. When the company leave, it was exactly in 1995.
Mm-hmm.
They start the company finish.
Mm-hmm.
So between 1995 till 2000, so start to be hard for the people to live there.
Mhm.
Nobody support, nobody bring water.
But you said that the money was still coming.
By the way, because they have them salaries.
Yeah.
Till they retired or after retired,
Yeah.
they must get salary.
That's what the company did.
That's all.
They paid.
Yes,
Yeah.
they paid. They must
Yeah.
pay because they are working like employer with the company
Mhm.
till age of retired is 60,
Mm-hmm.
and after this they get salary till they die.
Mhm.
So, but plus the salary, the company was going to get it was give everything,
Mm-hmm.
oil, milk, tea, everything they needed in home, even gas, even clothes,
Yeah.
mattresses, everything they was given
Yeah.
for them. When the company finish, so there is no meaning to bring something because the location is
Yeah.
already empty, and it was very hard for people to traveling more than 26 kilo to Safaga,
Mhm.
and there was no more car anymore. It was
Mhm.
no much car, by luck car coming inside, or if somebody wants something, he have to walk all this distance.
Mhm.
And then some floods coming to some strong rain, it's damage the most from the city. So it's press the people more to leave.
Mhm.
So they are leaving. They live in it, and the company just bring the guard from the company just to guard the machines and what's left from the company work.
Mhm.
In 2002, it was nobody there.
Mhm.
2003, between 2003 till the end of beginning of 2004, it was already damaged completely in 1 year.
Mhm.
Some people are coming and they're taking the roofs, the doors, anything metal they take it. Even they start to destroy the walls and they start to take the stones from it.
Mhm.
So this was I came too late because in 2004 I get the idea to make the project and use it for to protect it, because we have much memories everywhere there. So I think to make a business and same time I would like to protect the city.
Mhm.
It was so hard for me until today,
Mhm.
very hard for me to protect it because the people do not understand.
Mhm.
Some people, not all, some
Mhm.
people, do not understand what's meaning of the memories.
Mhm. It's a home. Yeah.
Yes, because if I say it by somehow, if the stones they can talk, they will tell you stories.
Mhm.
So some people they don't understand this.
Mhm.
So
There is also a graveyard over there, so there are families that have their relatives buried on the graveyard, correct?
In the cemetery.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
There's still some people coming to visit there.
Yeah.
So this is people. They have a strong relation with the city already.
Mm-hmm.
They just came to visit the cemetery, and then they go down, walking around. They go for them houses. Okay, it's damaged completely, but they sit there. It's look like if it's still okay.
Yeah.
They just sitting and talking. Sometimes they go there and cooking.
Yeah.
You know, they take equipment with them, food, everything, and they cooking and spend the whole day there. Children, they are running. The families are just talking. The big people remember the stories and.
Yeah. So later on, we will go together to Ghost City.
Yes.
And you will show us some places there and tell a little bit more about the places.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. About the villa, it was all green there.
Yeah.
You see the stairs from up till down, and around the villa there it was all grass, green. There's enough water for the whole city. You can just sitting afternoon to have a cup of tea and they watching the whole city. The view is wonderful.
Were there trees and?
It was a lot of trees.
Yes.
It was a lot of trees. Something like more than 120 palm trees in this time.
120.
Yes, more.
Yeah.
I have some picture black and white. You can see how it was like oasis.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Is there a way to drive up to the villa, or do you have to walk all the way?
No, we try to drive up, but we need to press more gas.
Yeah, I will press everything I
Okay,
can.
no problem. So let's go.
Okay. Okay, so I was asking you about water, and can you talk about how the water arrived here?
So the water, it was normally they was digging for phosphate here, and they was digging somewhere in this area, so they found the water coming up. So they need to take they take the water by the pipe, store it somewhere, and in the second day in the morning they continue digging for phosphate. When they finish the shift, the water comes and they fill the place, so they was use it by this way.
One, 2, 3, 4 seconds. There's a lot of water in there, as we can hear.
I think it's more than 1.5 meters deep.
Yeah. So how deep you think
the water
it is?
deep, but the whole wall it's something more than 22 meters. I think.
22 meters.
Yeah. So much water there.
You couldn't believe that a place like this has so much water, and it's all dry. No one takes the water up to sort of starts to water the place. Huh?
Yes, as I told you in the beginning, was the company care about this.
Yeah.
Because they have everywhere in each part from the village, they have a store from water, so they bring water from the Nile.
Yeah.
And they fill it every 3 days. And everyone from the families, they have a share something like 20 liters per day.
Yeah.
So they count the amount of water, and if you have, for example, 5 persons, so you have 100 liters in a day.
Very good.
Yes, yes. So
Yeah.
they have a coupon. You just go for the person who's care about this, and he take it and fill for you this basket 20 liters, and it's enough for drink and shower and cooking. the list from the vegetables, as you see in the beginning
So
here.
it was a vegetable store?
Yes. So you have here tomatoes and potatoes and all kind of, even fruits here. So still here till now. Long time ago.
So we drove through the whole village from the top of the mountain going here. This is a special house for you.
Yes, for sure. This is here I born. Here I spent my childhood. I was playing everywhere around here, and I have a lot of memories.
Oh, good memories.
For sure. I
Yeah.
will never ever forget it all my life.
Talk about the first 5 things you think about when you think about this life in this house.
Just play outside from home. Running from school. All time. So I
Yeah.
was thinking that when I will get a holiday from school,
Yeah.
because we have a lot of fun here, playing football, climbing the mountains, running behind each other. So it was for me amazing.
What was the lunch? What would you have for lunch after school or
No,
for dinner?
it's normal food, you know.
Yeah.
The father he buy for us vegetables from the market down, and
Yeah.
my mother she cook it, and
Yeah.
we have in this time we have something like 3 times or 2 times meat in the week,
Yeah.
and the rest is normal food. So.
Yeah. So for Germans, we eat potatoes a lot. That's what we're famous
Yeah,
for.
we eat it also.
Yeah, you
Yes,
eat
we eat it.
potatoes and rice and
Potatoes, rice, and macaroni, and everything.
yeah. So yeah, and that's part of the Egyptian cooking too.
yes, for
Yeah.
sure, for sure. So would like to go in?
Yeah, I'd love to.
For sure, it's.
We're in this special house and it has different rooms. Now, we just entered the room. What was this room for?
This is when you enter the house. So it's we have here. This is the guest room.
Yeah,
So we have some place when somebody strange coming.
yeah,
So we just go sit here, and we have welcoming with him everything.
yeah,
And inside we have the sleeping room and the toilets, and
yeah.
we have a barn for the goats and the sheep. And
Mhm.
But the more than half of the house is destroyed already because of floods. You know,
Yeah,
it's coming so strong floods and destroyed the most of from houses.
yeah.
This is just 2-3 rooms left from our house.
Hmm.
So
And in the main, that is the main room. Like this is where.
when you enter the home, this
Yeah.
is like reception, you know,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
reception, and this is the guest room.
Yeah.
So inside it's the privacy,
Yeah.
the sleeping room, toilet, and
Mhm.
other things.
Yeah. So, what was the furniture like? There was little furniture. There was not a
It's,
lot of furniture.
normally we have when you enter, we have bottles from where we keep the water.
Yeah.
We have how to
Mhm.
make it cooling, and some small like table. I don't know what's the name. It's like bed.
Yeah.
Because we don't have chairs and these things at
Mhm.
the time, so just from the wood, something like 2 meter and 1 meter wide,
Yeah.
and we have it one here, and then in the sitting room there are 3
Yeah.
with the tables to come put tea in it or something.
Mhm. It is very similar to the furniture that we did the interview on.
Yes,
A
but
little bit
without
like that.
this is fence. It's
Yeah,
just
Just
like
plain.
this. Yeah.
Just plain.
Mm.
Simple.
Mm.
Mhm. And do you recall anything that was there to decorate? Like
Yeah,
this-
it was a picture or some part from Quran picture or something.
Yeah.
Put it, and picture for father or something, grandfather.
Yeah. And you have carpets or?
Yes. We have a carpets, but normally we don't put it in the ground.
Mhm.
So even when we are eating, we
Yeah.
just put it and eat over it.
Yeah.
And if not, we just the ground because it was really clean.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it was the ground. When you put much water,
It's very fixed.
it's fixed. Yes.
Yeah. And then everyone is barefoot probably.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
also
in the
it was,
house, huh?
also it was the conditions very good because this kind of houses make really good warm in the winter,
Yeah.
and in summer it's very good cooling.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm. Hey Mahmoud, thank you very much for inviting us to wonderful Ghost City. And it's been a pleasure spending the whole day with you.
It was a wonderful day for me also, for sure. So you are welcome anytime.
Thank you, Mahmoud. It's been really a pleasure. So for everyone who's traveling to Egypt in the near future, we're in year 2014. It's wonderful here. It's peaceful. It's the silence of the desert, the wonderful ghost village that you can visit, the quads,
It's a great trip to escape from the normal life. It's a wonderful experience. So for anyone who wants to come, it's roughly 10 kilometers from, if you go from Hurghada to Safaga, it's just 10 kilometers behind. So don't miss this out. It's great. Enjoy it. Thanks.